Hi there. I am a big fan of Crock-Pots. I use my Crock-Pot probably 2 to 3 times a week. And I bought this particular Crock-Pot about a year ago from Walmart. And after a few months of use, it started making this rattling sound, like there was loose parts rolling around inside of it. And since I leave this cooking at home while I'm at work for 8 hours a day, I don't really like the idea of having loose parts and a broken machine cooking away while I'm not there. So I called Crock-Pot, the 1-800 number, and they replaced it, no questions asked, no receipt. Gave me this one. 3 months later, same thing. So I called them up, they replaced it again. I just got my new one today. But they said my warranty runs out at the end of this month. So I decided I'm going to take this one apart this time and try to figure out what's wrong with it and see if I can actually fix it. So I just thought I would put a video on YouTube just in case this helps someone else. So if you look inside, it's got a couple rivets in there holding the metal liner to the base. And it's got some feet and stuff on the bottom. The only thing holding that metal base in there is these two clamps here. So all you have to do is take a screwdriver, get underneath it. Now these are going to come off pretty easy for me since I've already taken this apart once, and put it back together. Just work your way around these clamps. It takes a little bit of force to bend them a bit. There we go. Got one off. The other one off. Alright. So now the only thing holding this metal base in is just friction. So you can pull up on it. Now you can see inside the Crock-Pot. And what you can see in there is 4 screws with plastic bases that were holding part of the handles on. So they were on the bottom portions of the handles on both sides. And apparently that plastic does not handle heat and they break off within a few months with no hard usage or anything. But as you can see, the handles are still very solid. They've still got metal screws holding them to the base. So it's fine not having those in there. So you just take those out. All you have to do is put the metal base back in, and the only thing you have to make sure of is that you line up the one rivet with the hole on the bottom. Wiggle it around a bit until it lines up. There we go. You can see it came through there. And then you just take the other rivet and put it through. And then what you can do with these fasteners is, before I put this rivet through, you can just take a screwdriver and just push down on the little parts that stick into the middle, just so that it has a little more friction when you put it back on, because when you take it off it's going to bend those back and they'll be a little loose. They're quite strong, so you probably won't feel like you're moving them too much, but just give them a bit of a push. So I'll put this rivet back in. And this one, just got to push it on. The other one's a bit easier because it's attached to the base. I'll push those down a bit more off camera, but as you can see, the clamps are back on. That's all it took to fix this Crock-Pot, and it should be good to go for years of use now that all those plastic pieces have broken off. If you're interested in the model, hopefully you can see it there. I'll also put it in the description of the video, and I hope this helps somebody who has come across the same problem.